Hello there, we're still on genetics and evolution. Today, we're going to talk about species and selective breeding. Species and selective breeding. Now, a species is a group of similar organisms that can breed with one another to produce fertile offsprings. They are similar organisms that can breed with one another to produce fertile offsprings. Now let's take all animals. All animals belong to a large group we call kingdom. Okay. Now we can separate animals into vertebrates or invertebrates. That step we call the phylum. When we go to the class, we can talk about several different groups of animals. We can talk about reptiles, amphibians, birds, fishes, and mammals. Okay, so the kingdom contains all animals. The phylum contains vertebrates and invertebrates. Okay, we are splitting animals into two groups, whether they have the backbone or not. Then we come to the class. Okay, now in the class we can group animals into 5. For the class we can have fishes, birds, amphibians, reptiles, and then mammals. As we keep on coming down, we come to the order, then we come to the family, then we move on to the genus, and then finally to the species level. Over here, we keep separating animals until we get to the smallest group, where all the animals in one particular group are similar. So when you take a dog, all the species of dogs are similar. When you take the gorilla species, they are all similar. When you take the human species, we are all similar. Okay. Now, it is only organisms in the same species that can interbreed to produce fertile offsprings. When we say a fertile offspring, we mean that young one can also grow to reproduce. Okay. So all these levels of organization can be used to separate animals into smaller groups where they look closely alike, and that is the species level. And when we say species, we're talking about groups of similar organisms that can breed with one another to produce fertile offsprings. And what is an offspring? An offspring is the young one of an organism. And when we say that offspring is fertile, that means that offspring can also grow to reproduce.